Well, good morning and happy Wednesday. We made it to the middle part of the week. Yesterday was a cooler day across the region. It felt really nice to get outside, especially you could avoid the smoke and whatnot. We were into the upper 70s in Colorado Springs and low 80s in Pueblo, and we haven't felt these cool of temperatures in quite some time. It dates back to the beginning of June and it's now August, so that was definitely a treat. Now we're on the climb in temperature. Let's get right into the forecast here and what to expect for today. This is the current atmospheric setup outside right now. We have this ridge of high pressure that's over us. We have this high that's down to our south and west. And this will start to move closer to us and shift towards the east, and that'll give us a temperature bump and keep things on the quieter side over the next several days here across southern Colorado. So waking up early this morning, as I zoom us in to the local satellite and radar, there's not much to see on here, but what it's not showing you is the low level clouds out there and the smoke and the haze. Can't really see a lot on the mountains and Monument. It's 53 degrees on this Hydrix reading. Not a bad start to the morning in terms of the temperature, but of course sky conditions definitely could be a little bit better. Here's Pueblo. It's 60 degrees, kind of seeing the same thing, smoke and haze off into the distance, some lower level clouds out there. And then I alluded to it, by the time we get through the mid-morning hours and into the afternoon, we will be warmer than we were yesterday. Still not as bad though. We'll be into the 70s by the time we get to the noontime hour, and then we'll top out into the mid 80s here in Colorado Springs. We add a couple 90s back on the board. We keep the mid 80s over the lower Arkansas River Valley, the upper 80s to the southern tier of the interstate. And these high temperatures are closer to the seasonable norms. So again, it's warmer than yesterday, but it's still not too bad quite yet. In terms of any thunderstorms for today, going to be situated to the far southern tip of the state and also into New Mexico. So that's what you'll see here on the Stormcast. The rest of us remaining very dry for today. So we do have the low level clouds here. They'll stick around for a little bit. I would hope they'd stick around for a little bit more, but then we'll get out of here and we'll have the sunshine start to work its way in here, and that'll start to climb our temperature readings up. By the time we get to the middle part of the day, really not seeing much here on the Stormcast, and then we'll build in those storms and the rain shower chances to the southern tier of the state towards the Trinidad area and off into Baca County. The rest of us could be dealing with a couple clouds floating in and around town, but for the most part, really not seeing much, if anything, in terms of any sky conditions except for the smoke and the haze. And it's going to be worse here to start the day. You're seeing it on the smoke scan. This is early this morning, the thickest of the plume. It starts to shift towards the south and east, and then we'll still be a bit hazy through the rest of the day. But again, the thickest of it will impact us here early this morning. So we do have an air quality alert. It expires at 9 a.m. and that's again because the thickest of it gets out of here pretty fairly quickly as we move in time to the rest of the morning. As we go into tomorrow, 91 in Colorado Springs, 97 in Canyon City. Now this is heat. This is really starting to get into the hot category. 94 in Walsenburg and Trinidad. Not quite the 100-degree mark just yet over the lower Arkansas River Valley, but that is coming as we go into the rest of the week. You'll notice here on the 7-day forecast, there's not much in the way of any rain or storm chances out there. Really shaping up to be a quiet week. No meaningful rain chances. And temperatures 101 in Pueblo by Saturday, 100 in Canyon City, 85 in Woodland Park, and then even rounding out the weekend on a very warm note. By the time we get to next week, into the middle part, we could be looking at some more chances for some showers and storms and adding those back into the forecast. And I have that here in the Colorado Springs 10-day as well, just to show you what's going on. But in the short term, we're going to be dealing with some warming temperatures and a drying trend going into the weekend. Alrighty, that's a check. It's your forecast update for this Wednesday. Here's sports.